Imagine a fleet of construction trucks, dozens in signature white and yellow, rolling out at dawn to handle projects across the state. That was the daily operation for Gino Graciano. He didn't start with a fleet. He arrived in California as a Sicilian immigrant with a city college education and a plan to build something from nothing. To manage his eventual growth to over 700 employees, Gino developed a custom estimating program that turned the variable costs of construction into a repeatable mathematical system. Because this system is now available to download for free, the only remaining hurdle to your business's growth is your commitment to mastering the logic behind it. Every construction business begins with a baseline of trade skills and the ability to manage a job site. But most early operators hit a wall when they rely on intuition or scribbled handwritten notes to determine their costs. If you take on more projects while your calculations are still a mess, you aren't skittling your success, you are multiplying your risk of going broke. Escaping the small job cycle requires a transition to steady estimates, where every bid follows the same rigid structure. By systematizing the process, you remove the guesswork from material quantities and labor hours, ensuring you never bid a job that can't turn a profit. This shift replaces the chaos of manual guessing with a structured digital grid, where every expense is accounted for before you ever set foot on a job site. Profitability is secured the moment a job becomes mathematically predictable. If you know the numbers before the work begins, the financial outcome is already determined. Once you have a steady estimating system in place, you can safely test the framework against rapid, large-scale growth. Because the math is predictable, you can hire a massive workforce without the constant fear that your payroll will outpace your project revenue. The structure expands into a massive network of hundreds of employees, supported by the same core system. This underlying formula provides stability to support a heavy organizational load. It creates a self-running operation, allowing the founder to step away without the business collapsing. Gino used this exact system to retire and transition the business to his son, while the company continued to provide for its 700 employees. Scaling to 700 employees is the logical result of building systems that allow for total delegation from the first day of business. This software is the digital version of the exact system Gino created to build and sustain his business. To access it, open your browser and go to easyconstructionestimating.com. Once you reach easyconstructionestimating.com, look for the free download button located prominently on the homepage. Click that button to start the download for the trial version. Many business owners assume professional estimation tools require a significant financial commitment before they can even see how they work. However, you can see right next to the prompt that there is no credit card required to get started. Skip the full registration for now and use the free period to see how the software handles your specific project data. This lack of financial risk allows you to test the logic against your actual business numbers before you commit to the system. With the download complete, you now possess the same tool that managed an enterprise-level workforce. Your first task is to install the program and input the numbers from a job you recently completed to run a baseline test. Running this comparison will show you exactly where your previous manual estimates were leaking profit. Subscribe to the channel to see our upcoming documentation, where we will show you exactly how to use this tool to turn every estimate into predictable profit.